Yeah. That's what we're talking about. On cassette, of course. The countdown continues. Number 12. Out of my top 50 of all time, Scumdogs, The Universe, Gwar. I've been doing this on my podcast since January. Every Friday. New album. Let me tell you something. It is hard to believe. I can't believe we're already at number 12. And a little different. I haven't reviewed an album yet. On here. It's always been a podcast. So I thought, being as it is, it's called Headbangers and Hooligans, the channel. Maybe I go ahead and review an album on here. Kind of a good idea, being that's what I'm supposed to be talking about anyway. 1990, 27 years old. That's how old this cassette is. Hard to believe. See, just more proof, because I want people to know I am hardcore. And it still sounds good. And even the song title, well, ooh, careful, Scummy. Getting all excited and shit. Yeah, still sounds awesome over here. I'd move the camera, but I don't want to do that. Of course, for this album, Oderus, the singer, of course. Do We Roll was Flatus Maximus at the time, and we know later on that changes. But for this album, Do We Roll, Mike Dirks, Ballsack as always. Yes, Ballsack, the Jaws of Death, bass. Michael Bishop, Beefcake the Mighty. Sounds really good on here too, by the way. Just Mac the Gusher, Brad Roberts on drums, and three very important characters. Sylvester Hyman, who is played by Danielle Stamp, Chuck Varga, the Sexecutioner, and of course Don Draculich, Sleazy P Martini. How do we start this bad boy? We start with the Solomonizer, one of the greatest songs that Gwar's ever recorded. I've talked about this song a lot. That's how this album starts. Oderus, right off the bat. He's got his big vice grip. It's on your neck. He's coming after you. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not doing that guitar riff, and he does this. Here's a little something from a guy to a slave. I never should have been let out the fucking microwave. I'm on this planet. I'm running amok. I should give a shit, but I don't give a fuck. No, since I was a scum dog, I blew a cum wad. I need a motherfucking sucker dick a lick a log. I burn them all too. Was something that everything he spews, and he says, "This is your ass," and I'm in it. My man says, "Oh fuck you up in a minute." It's lyrical genius. He's a lyrical genius. I'm talking about my dad, Oderus. I'm telling you, the first time I heard this song, I love this band. And it says on Wikipedia, now I don't know how true this is, it says to this date, this is still their highest selling album. Then of course there was a little note by it, and then I looked it up. It's not anymore. But wow. Remember, 1990s when they came out, and see, they got the little, can't really see it, especially when like big, there, no sticker. They just put it right on the cover itself. Explicit lyrics. Oh, Gwar, they're crazy. They're the people that kill people on stage and shoot blood into the audience. Does anybody remember that? That was a huge deal. Tipper Gore, she hated Gwar. Gwar hated Gwar. Bitch, please. Get out. Wouldn't that have been an awesome tour? 2 Live Crew opening up for Gwar. Holy shit. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Love you long time. Or love me long time. Whatever it says. I can't remember. Anyway. So we get the Solomonizer. We're rocking. And we're rolling. God, I love this album. Just thinking about it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of trying to do most of this without looking at my little reminder. Then we get Maggots. And you, at the beginning of the song, you hear little flash. Dun, 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 dun. Maggots. And I love his voice on this entire album. On this one, he goes for the deep, kind of angry, growly voice a little bit on this album. Not a death metal growl, just kind of evil sounded sometimes. Angry. Maggots. Nah, maggots. Duh. Maggots are falling like rain. And then there's a line in here where he talks about spanking his bone, and then he says, put a booger under. Yeah, put a booger underneath his throne. It just heavy, nice, crunchy. Not super thrashy on this one. It's got elements of it, but this is really the album that I was referring to with the new the Blood of Gods album. The first couple songs I've heard, it reminds me of Scumdogs. Then we get to Sick of You. Wow, sick of you. I'm so sick of you. I said break it down. Thank you. I'm so sick of you. So sick. Listen, it's a catchy song. It's simple. Check out the video. It's kind of a funny video. You can tell they didn't have much of a budget. Excuse me, a little cherry vodka. Jesus, Penelope. God, man, how much? It's a lot of vodka, Penelope. She must want to be. She's trying to take advantage of me when I'm drunk. Go for it, sweetie. Take advantage of me. So, Sick of You. Love it. First three songs. And I think I pronounced it right. Salamanizer. Because I seen a guy somewhere on YouTube say Salamanizer. You don't necessarily pronounce it like it looks. Salamanizer. Anyway, alright, so then we get the Years Without Light. And this one, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. My bad. I'm getting a little excited, a little giddy, kind of getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about a song that's very important to me. Slaughterama. Sleazy P Martini is the main vocalist on this one, and it is a fantastic song, right? They kill. It's like a game show, Slaughterama, and they kill three guys. They kill the hippie first. Lay off that LSD, makes your kids goofy looking. And then they kill the art guy. World's biggest hair, world's tightest pants. Got no circulation, but you still can dance. And then the third, which is the best, they chop off the head of a Nazi skinhead. Game of pussy, stop doing toot. Now you can't wait to kiss him on the boot. Elbows and knuckles is all you know how. Follow the herd, just another cow. Brains full of shit, boots full of lead. Straight from Hitler's ass, he's a Nazi skinhead. Damn it. And then wow. Then Oderus chops his head off. I love it. And it's always nice when they involve the other characters to sing songs. And like I said before, that's why I'm excited about the new album. Those first two songs, I've already heard the other guys getting involved. That's always a good thing with Gwar. Now we get to Years Without Light. I can't believe I just try to skip Slaughterama like that. You don't ever do that, Scummy. Because Scummalicious will come and get you, Scummy, and bitch slap you. Years Without Light. Scanning the crowd, defiling the writhing masses. Got some lyrics going here. I saw your death impaled on iron fences. Your fate was sealed. You're doomed to die on TV because your bloody death will never please me. And it's, like I said, Oderus, that voice, it's really, really raw on this album, the way they record it. I love it. Fits it perfectly. It's not total evil, because this album ain't about evil, it's about fun. But kind of a painful fun. I know that's kind of an oxymoron, but seriously. It was a painful fun. I'm scarred, I'm beat up, got a few bruises, but that was fun. And then we end the first side, remember, because it's a cassette. So when it's a cassette, I gotta review it as a cassette. Either way you have it, LP, CD, it's still the 12th greatest album ever recorded. My opinion. King Queen. The main riff in this, it is so cool. Everywhere that I go, one thing. No, he says, every one thing that I know. Everywhere I fucking go. People ride with piles of corpses rotting on there down below. Yeah, he likes that word writhe and corpse. Words, excuse me, not word. Words. Writhing, corpses, piles of maggots. I kind of do too, though, now that I think about it. Some of mine. Because I came up with the word ass maggot. Combine ass with maggot. Genius. I know I'm kind of like stroking myself, but I'm just being honest. Then, kind of the chorus part on King Queen. Gay apparel, put it on, sucking the marrow. Yeah, they put a little, not an echo, but they double his voice right there. Kind of adds to the power of it. You're like, yes, Dad, sing to us, Scumdogs. And that's your first side. Slominizer, Maggots, Sick of You, Slaughterama, The Years Without Light, and then King Queen. Pretty good first side. So if it's in my cassette deck, my dual cassette deck, not some little jam box, plus it has Dolby noise reduction on it. Take my cassette. When I'm listening to my cassettes, I take that shit serious. So we start off with the Horror of Yig, and it's got bagpipes, and it really adds to the what's the word I want to use here? Environment. You're like, wow, this is kind of a little creepy. They play the part in Apocalypse Now with Marlon Brando. You know, the title's Horror of Yig, and you hear him, oh, the horror. You know, he's rubbing his bald head. If you've never seen that movie, wow. It's a crazy movie. Basically, Martin Sheen is going deep into the jungles of Vietnam to kill one of his own. A general that went crazy, chopping off people's heads. And he, spoiler, if you haven't seen it, Charlie, Martin Sheen, his dad, chops off Marlon Brando's head. And when I hear that, that's what I immediately think of in this song. And I like some of these lyrics in here too. I saw Yeg. He saw me. And then he sings, eats like a pig, shit bag, suck on the shit bag of what you created. Here we go, piles of maggots, clouds of flies. Told you, Dad likes that word maggot. I do too. Then we get Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler, Vlad. He was a sailor. Vlad the Impaler. Could have been a sailor. I'm really screwing it up because I can't remember the way he sings it. He ends it with, he turned out to be Norman Mailer. Mommy was a hamster. Daddy was a jailer. Real tough childhood for a fucking failure. Yeah, never disappointed on lyrics. And you know that with Gwar. Ouch. I better drink some more vodka to take away the pain. Wow. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Alright. Black and Huge. Third song, second side. Black and huge. Black and huge. All the girls hate me in the porno booth. Yeah. He's talking about a black guy's dick. And it's big. You know, I'm just a limp mega prick. I'm just looking for a stupid white chick. And I just think that's funny. I know some people were offended by it. Oh, that's bullshit. No, what is he singing that for? That's not funny. It's a joke. Relax. And if you're not laughing at that, you're taking life way too seriously. Trust me. And then we get Love Surgery. This is one of those songs, it took me a while to come around to it. But once you're locked in, what a song. It's, ooh. Dun. It's really slow, heavy, and it's simple power chords, but he plays a half step, he plays four of them. Can't remember, I used to play this on the guitar all the time, but that half step, it's slow, kind of gives it a real ominous, heavy sound. How he says, your flesh is insignificant. Your, and I can't remember how he says that, but still, we drag you here on bloody stumps, and it's like dun 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 dun. You know, by the way, too, before I forget, Jizmac, the drummer. Every album from Gwar is unique. I've mentioned this before too. No album sounds the same. Yeah, they might take similar elements, but you really don't know what you're getting on a Gwar album. Now, the last two or three, like I said, really heavy, thrashy. So you kind of expected that a little bit, but still they were different. Each one in their own unique way. Beyond Hell, Bloody Pit of Horror, you know. He's such an underrated drummer, talking about Brad Roberts, all the crazy shit that he's played. No one ever talks about him. I'm just saying, all the unique stuff that he does play. And here comes that word that I like to use a lot, dynamic. Brad Roberts. And then later on in Love Surgery, Oderus says, it's still, after we get past that heavy intro, get this really cool riff, like dun 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 dun. I like his little laugh there. However weak, it's still appealing. Sights to send your senses reeling, to see your nipples stripped from you, tossed into my human stew. Yeah, bam, bam. Then we kind of get that double bass drum going. I'm telling you, it's fucking Gwar. You just can't go wrong with Gwar. Then we get Death Pod. Death Pod comes from the sky. Dun, dun, really cool mid-tempo riff, where the master grows his clones, where the legions wage eternal war. Death Pod comes from the sky. Then in the middle part, changes tempo. It's like dun, 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 dun. Just these really cool guitar riffs. And Oderus sings, seeking the scribe, blowing my wad, blowing my wad, blowing my wad, all over God. Think about that back in 1990. Oh my God, he just said blowing his wad all over God. Oderus is an asshole. Yeah, he is. So what? He sings good music. Pay attention. And then this album ends with Sexecutioner. Excuse me. Please welcome the Sexecutioner. Blah. Well, I'm certainly a naughty fellow, and I'm certainly, I can't remember what he says anyway. Sexecutioner. Of course, he's French, right? Chuck Varga, by the way, is the guy that plays his part, and it's just a cool song, you know. And I love when they involve these other characters. Gwar eats a lot. I remember Dave Brockie saying that, you know, it eats a lot. It's a lot to keep this band going because of their live performances and all the characters and stories they involve in their music. And I'm telling you, Hello, the debut, pretty good, but really, Scumdogs the Universe, this is what really kick-started Gwar. This is the album where people are like, this is one fucking crazy-ass band. And just like the other ones, it's on YouTube. Check it out today. On a Friday? Yeah, check it out. Number 12, all-time, Scumdogs of the Universe. Enjoy your weekend, my Scamillions. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.